Hello everybody, Ashes101 here, and welcome to another episode of Minecraft. I'm probably going to record this episode, I think, in two halves actually, because I've only got a quick sort of 10-15 minutes here right now. But I've been collecting some goods, and I wanted to try this out. I've added just started a little pathway down here with some stairs. Just because I'm fed up of watching myself back on the footage, jumping up and down that same goddamn hill. Gone for a windy little path. It'll eventually, obviously, once we extend the palace, upgrade it a little bit. Not that it really needs it, you know. Best building ever. But we're gonna go back to the village. That we was looking around in the last episode. These reeds haven't really grown. I think we'll leave them. We're going to try and exploit some emeralds out of these guys. Let's get our hands on our first emeralds. I'm choosing to travel through the night. You may have noticed, because I don't want to run there all the way during the day and get there and it turns to night and I have an epic failure like I did in the last episode. So we're just gonna ignore all these guys, not interested. So if we run through the night, I figured then we can get there during the day. Look at these little zombie party. I could have done this off camera, but I thought it might be amusing. Yeah, he's like, oh, whoa, Marco. Alright, let's go. Here's our wolfies. We know we're heading the right way. We're gonna have a look at doing a couple of the trades that we saw available with these guys. I'm assuming that they don't change. I don't think they do. I think they just stay there until you use them. So, you know, when I go back, these guys should have the same trades they did when I looked at them earlier. Come on, sprint. Oh wow, low on food. There we go. Now you'll sprint. Yeah, you will. So there was that wheat one. And there was... Am I lost? I don't recall this being here. Oh no, this is second swamp. This looks right. Yeah, there was the guy who wanted the wheat and the guy who wanted the paper. So I brought a bunch of both, and we'll see how many emeralds we can get out of them. Let's see, I know I want to head generally in that direction, so let's do that. I think we're just about there, the edge of the swamp and the snow biome here. And then, oh, over that a ways. Okay, man. Ooh, that was a leap and a half. Some ice here, which apparently you can now get with Silk Touch in 1.3. I pretty much always thought you could. So, never have. Ooh, an egg. I'll take that. Collect any eggs I find, as and when I remember. It's easier than trying to herd a load of chickens back. Right. You're in the way. And your friend. Get out of it. You're no match for me. Alright, village is back. Not that it ever went anywhere. Time is it? A little bit of time until dawn yet. Oh! Who's hitting me? Why did I get a tool breaking sound? Nothing broke. Do 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 do. Alright, go on fellas. Look at this, quite the marksman. Oh, oh, lovely. Get the creepers especially, don't want you ruining. Oh, that's not far enough. See if we can hit him. Yay! That's right. And again. Yay, he's dead. Collect this XP. We are gonna have to sort out the enchantment room, because I'm now level 40 there, and I am fully aware that I'm wasting a lot of XP orbs here, really. Because if I used up 30 of them on a max enchantment, then it would take, you know, I'd be gaining levels back a lot quicker, you know. Just gonna light up this area because we're gonna want to come through here with the railway anyway at some point, so may as well have it a bit lit up. Right, dawn is breaking. Let's enter the village. Please don't all be dead. Hey, in that same building. This is actually, it's a concern I've got about taking them into the city. Is that I've noticed this before, and I didn't know whether it was just coincidence or whatever, but they do often tend to congregate in one particular spot. You know, that like have a favourite place, and that's it. You know what I mean? And then all these other bits, you know, I bet this guy's empty. Can't even get in it. Oh, yeah, it's empty, that one. That one, zombie knocked the door off it. Priest, yeah, he's hanging around the church, so he's okay. Oh, we never went in here, did we? Ah, you can see all me, there's all me wheat and me paper ready to go. Because you get chests in these, I think. Yeah, what do we get? Oh, an iron pickaxe. Very nice, thank you. I'll take that. The bread. Oh, excuse me. Hope you didn't hear that. Obsidian, I don't care about. The apples, I'd rather have them than that. And the bread. The bread can stay there. We'll be back here at some point. I'll be hungry then, I'm sure. Right, let's find these fellas. This actually would have been easier at night, wouldn't it? When they were all in the same place. I'm gonna put away my sword. Let's approach them with not an axe. Torches, that's fine. Hello. Ah, leather trousers. Oh, I looked up a couple of things on the wiki actually. So him, because I was confused about like why he was offering me armor if he's not the blacksmith, but he's not. He's the butcher, which makes perfect sense. He's offering me leather goods because he gills the cows. Who's this guy? You're a rip-off. I've got apples. Got 3 apples for free. I've got all the fruit. Here we go. Right, hello. Right, let's see what we can do, eh? And yes, first emeralds. Let's top it up, keep it going. Oh dear. I'll be back. Right, damn it. Sorry about that, guys. the missus came home early. She may have ruined the episode. Right. Now, what's happened there is, I've just realised I've come out of the trade, haven't I? After having only done a few bits of it. I can see 3 villagers on my screen there. There's 2 in the middle. I'm on the pause screen, don't worry, it's not, your video hasn't frozen. Yeah, there's 2 there in the middle and 1 just next to me here. I don't know which one I was trading with. I'm guessing it's the one next to me here. I feel like I'd ran in front of him to get some wheat off him. Right, what we need to do is we need to try and get to the guy again, hopefully before his trade disappears or whatever, so here we go. Oh, he's bubbling. It's still there, it's still there. He's bubbling. Ah, look at this. See, look at all the emeralds, man. All the emeralds. Add some more in. Oh, we're still going. We're still going. Oh man, I was just, when I realised I'd come out of the trade, I was like, oh you idiot. Ah, it's all fun and games. Right, now we're making the most of this. This is fine. 1 more. Yep, that's everything, isn't it? 25 emeralds on our first trading session. Very good. Made room for our iron pickaxe to be there. Let's get this stuff off my bar. There we go. Right, now to find the librarian fella, who is... Oh, it's this guy in the white next to me, isn't it? Right, now, are you going to bubble? Yeah, now he bubbles. And he hadn't... There was no second trade available there, so that's interesting. That suggests if you get to them before they stop bubbling, then you can save it. God, that's interesting. There we go. He's bubbling. Oh no. Still 19 wheat for an emerald. Okay. So, well, maybe he's generated a new trade, but it just happens to be the same as the last one. Oh, will you stop pushing me around, guys? Well, that's good news. That's brilliant news, in fact, because I can come back with another inventory full of wheat. So I had like 9 stacks almost, and that got me 25 emeralds. So I can get 50 emeralds out of that if I come back with all of this filled with wheat. 50 emeralds. Very nice. Okay. Now let's try you. You're 25 paper. So get slightly less out of you. But it shouldn't be too bad. Oh. Do. Here we go. What am I doing? I'm so excited to be getting emeralds. There we go. Lovely, lovely. Let's see, that there. That there. That there, that there. 40 we're up to. Oh, this is just beautiful. Call me the Wizard of Oz, because I am the Emerald City. I think that's something out of Wizard the Oz. Wizard the Oz. It's been a long time. Alright, are you gonna bubble? I did lots of trading with you. Yeah, I should definitely bubble. And what will you produce for me this time? He's probably gonna wanna, if he upgrades, he'll probably just want like books or something. Yep, he's got a second trade. And oh, he wants a written book for an emerald. A written book. Interesting. I don't know how you make them. I can't remember. I feel it's something like you get a normal book and then with a I think is it with like a feather and an ink sac or something, you know, like a quill and an ink pot with a book. If so, that's not too expensive. I don't have any ink sacs, but God, you see squid everywhere. Feathers, I've got nothing to do with feathers anyway, because I've got a skeleton spawner for my arrows, so I've no need for feathers. Yeah, it's just books really that will be in short supply. We'll probably leave him alone for the time being, at least until we've done a bit more work on the library. Yeah, you agree? Yeah, nice one. Right, okay. That concludes, I believe, the first portion of this episode. It was just that little bit of trading I wanted to get done, so I won't enjoy... Oh, my helmet's gone. I've got a couple of spare ones back at the palace. That's fine. Yeah, so I won't submit the journey back on you. But yeah, let's get this chunk unloaded before night falls, though. Right, I shall bid you adieu, just for a few seconds for yourself, until such a time as I can find a moment alone to record the second half of this episode. Why am I talking like a James Bond villain, you may ask? I don't know. It's making you laugh. No, it's not. Okay, I'll stop. See you momentarily. Okay guys, I'm back, and I'm sorry, but I'm not even sorry. I just can't get enough of these sunrises on this landscape. If I don't have torch smoke in my face. It's just lovely. Okay, it's been a little while since the first half of this episode, and I've just been laying down some foundations, doing some prep work for future stuff. So over in here, which as you know is the supplies chest for the mine rail cart job that's going over. So I've brought across, I did some calculations about how much stuff I think I'll need. So that should be enough to supply me enough rails and powered rails to get to the other end, hopefully. And I've also set aside some dirt there to sort of build across, because obviously there's a fair bit of water and swamps and stuff we're going to need to go across. So that's there, that's ready, but obviously it's a long way to go with all the rails and everything, so I'll either do that off camera, or I might record it and just like speed it up, put some music on the background for you guys. In here I've spent quite a considerable amount of time building up the wheat, so oh, look at that, as promised, 18 stacks solid of wheat. All just waiting to go and get taken over to the village for that guy, that farmer fella, who's going to give us about 50 emeralds, I think, for all that lot, if I remember correctly. What else? Ah, yes. I took a couple of the spare wheat, since I was over that way anyway, and collected 2 of the chickens from... ooh, some eggs. Collected 2 of the chickens that we saw in the swamplands that weren't too far north of here on the way to the village. And I've just been doing this really every time I've been across. Let's get rid of these sugar canes off my bar. Bred them a couple of times and then just... there we go, collecting the eggs. As you can see, we have a few babies and we have a few adults, so we're okay on chickens. So we'll be able to start collecting feathers. Of course, they'll be good for their meat as well. It's another food source. I like chicken. I prefer the roasted chicken to the steaks. So you know, I'll switch to them most likely, and then that's going to give us our supply of feathers. God, so noisy over here now. It's going to give us our supply of feathers, which we wanted for the written books that the librarian wanted. So yeah, focusing a little bit on getting stuff together for trading with the villagers, because we want to be rich. I thought it would take a lot longer to build these emeralds up, and this city is going to be quite plush, I think, by the time we've finished, because I'm getting these emeralds at a rate of knots. I also, upon reviewing the footage of the first half of this episode, I realised that when I'd been doing the trading with the librarian, who then switched his trade to written books, he seemed to still maintain his trade, I believe, with the paper. So I think he's still got the one for 25 paper for one. So that's why I just nipped over while I remembered and harvested me reeds. So we'll be able to get some more out of him while we save up some feathers, and also ink sacks I needed. So I think I've collected a few, which I whacked in the palace already. So from now on, whenever I remember anyway, any squid we see, we are going to let's check it out. Actually, we're going to pick up. No? Oh yeah, there we go. 5. There we go. Yeah, just murder squids basically at will. Now, so obviously, got about 10 minutes left of this episode, and I think what I want to do is grab some of this stuff here. Let's take that actually. Grab some of this stuff here. Let's grab one of those. Let's grab some of that, some of that, some of that, and some of that, and a few of them maybe. Yeah, that should do us. And we are going to work on the enchantment room. Now the key bit for this one is we're going to work on the ceiling, but mainly, as you can see, I've popped some, just on the straight edges there, I've popped some stone brick stairs, just to start edging it off. I was fed up walking past it and it's still looking a bit plain from the outside, so I wanted to get some more work done on it. And then I think I'd like on these top of these towers, you know, let's finish them off. Let's finish them off with a little bit of a, not too ridiculous. I don't want it to look too castle-y, but just some kind of small topping. And I haven't really figured it out just yet, but we're going to want to use these materials, so we'll take them over. Which reminds me, the reason I'm so keen to get that finished now is because, as you will notice, or well, if I point it out you will, I'm currently level 6. I was previously level, what, 40, 41, 42. So yes, you're thinking, Ash, you've gone ahead, haven't you? You've gone ahead and done that max enchant we were all waiting for. No! No! Fell down the frickin' hole again, man! But Ash, you've put a safe fall in! I know! I know! Went down, went like this, dead. Glitchy ass mofo, dude. By the time I got back to all my stuff, 6 levels. So yeah, I'm sorry that death wasn't on camera for you to see, but it's probably for the best considering the language that ensued after that happened. It's probably a good job I wasn't recording at the time, quite frankly. So let's head over and let's see if I can make a start on something something nice looking. Oh, I heard an endy man. Yeah, we'll see if we can make a start on something. Right here, and it's going to be this one I want to work on. This is what the dirt was for. I always like a little bit of dirt for construction use, scaffolding. Right, so... Hmm... 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 I think we'll also do, yeah, for ease, we'll build up about this level as well. There we go. Just so we can get around here okay. Yeah, I'll take it all back down off camera, that's fine. Okay. So, what do we want? What do we want here? Bring this up. Could do... Now, if that comes around like that... And then actually, if I was going to do that, then that one would want to be... That would want to be like that, wouldn't it? No, but then that one would be. Nah, that's no good. What we probably want to do is... Key question is, do I want it to stick out a block or just carry on up? And I'm tempted. Oh, do you know what might be really nice actually? Yeah, what about a mixture of the two? What if from here? Yeah, what if you had? Let's see. Try and figure this out. Oh, I heard something. Let's try this one out. I heard something about if you place... Yeah, if you place a stair now on the top half of the block, it'll go upside down like the old half slabs did. Okay, so if you do that, and then... Where's that indie man teleporting around to? Where you at, boy? Yeah. I hear him squeaking. Now if I do that, that could work. That could work. That gives me a little bit of detail in there, without sticking too far out and becoming too redonkulous. Trying to think of a posh word to use. No. Let's see. It would have to be like that. And then of course the corners would differ. So for the corners you could use upside down half slabs. And then that one would be like that. Yeah, that could work. That could work. Defo. And then that's... No. Oh, that could be a problem, doing it by accident. Then that creates a step up. To a top point of there. Yes. That one would be like that. What's that one there for? No, so that one wouldn't be like that. That would be one of them. Yep. That would be one of them. That would be a half slab. Bringing it round to over here. That would be a half slab. That would be an upside down stair. That would be a plain stair. And I'm out of stairs. Let's make a few. That'll do. There. Then on the top here, you'd simply pop what's in there? That's just filled in with dirt. And then hollow. Yeah, that's okay. That can stay hollow, I guess. Cap it off like that. And do you know what might look really cool then? Because that's tapering up nicely and sharply. One or ooh, yeah. Two. One above the other, yeah. What they called? Iron fence. Rails. No, you know what I mean. On there. Very good, very good. Right, tell you what. Let's quickly sort that out. These things. In fact, because I'm running out of time for this episode, so let's grab these two. I'll replace them when I remember. Hup, 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 hup. Ah, this has come together nicely. On like that, and on like that. Does it look as good as I thought it would? What would be nice is if you just had the one in the middle. You know, like when you put like one fence post down by itself, it's just a stick. Okay, I might adjust that. We'll see. Let's take down this bit of scaffold. And that should be enough to give us a general idea from the outside. There we go. Ha! Let's take a quick peek, see if it looks okay. Ah, yes, yeah. There's the Enderman. Yeah, see, look at them all hanging out on the top of my little shed there. Gits. That kind of looks cool from here, actually, from the distance. Yeah, that's nice. Now you see, yeah, so it doesn't stick out too far. It's not too ridiculous. It's not going up too tall. Bite me. Ugh. That reminds me, the only one good thing, I did use just a few of my levels. I literally put level 1 enchantments on that iron pickaxe I found at the blacksmith's, a new iron shovel, and breaking on them. I sharpened this one sword, don't remember if I had that before or not, frankly. So, yeah, I saved like 2 levels out of it. Yeah, it looks nice. I'm liking that. Yeah, once that's linked up. Very good. Okay, right, that'll do for this episode, folks. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll finish off probably the roof section on there. And then we will be back in the next episode to finally, before I lose 40 levels again, do the construction of the enchantment room. So until next time, see you later, folks.